has landed literally on the ring. I'm going to be 2 inches on the top everyone. I've lost everyone.
Can we please have a referee 2, table 8? Referee 2, table 8.
Right then guys, sorry, just running a couple of seconds behind here. The technical director has arrived. He is here, so that the stream should be tidied up a little bit. Have to get rid of that. So yeah, so we're back. I had to share the stream, get a jumper because it is a bit nippy in here. But this game should be no belts and braces needed for this one. Should be a good watch. That's about as good as you could do. Mr. Cook, the boss man, welcome. This should be a decent game. Damian's got a table at home now, and what a table it is! What a setup he's got there. So these guys shouldn't be too far out of practice. Should be a good stroke. Marcel, class act. But I think he's asked a little bit much of himself there. I think he didn't need to try and get that close to the free ball. But here we go again. Let's see how we go. I tell you what, I'll be a stick man after eating beans on toast for the rest of the month. I know that. Wow, I've just seen Lee Creighton play an absolutely amazing shot on table 2 there. Looks like he's in good form. What a kick that is. Good effort. And not going to get any love from the table, but so Damian actually not wearing his usual floral shirt in this event. Loves a bit of floral, but oops a daisy. Not got to grips with the pace. If you can just get over this and just pull it back a foot and take any sort of shot on the 5 to the top right hand corner, you'll have to just take what the table gives him, I think. Just depends how much of a stretch it is. Just leave yourself any sort of shot here, you'll be happy. Doesn't want to push the boat out, just make sure of the 4. There you go. That is as good as you could get without risking the 4 ball. Good snooker player was Damian back in the day. Competed with everyone. He's been a bit fortunate here to be able to get to the cue ball. He's supposed to be nowhere near that 9 ball. I think he can just pull this back short side of the 8. Such a character as Damian, I tell you. If you've not seen any of his videos, or his Facebook posts in general, to be honest, unreal, happy, jovial, loving life kind of guy. Great family man, and nice to have him on the stream. Proper nice guy. Guys, if I can ask you to give this stream a like and a share, make sure it gets out to everyone who would like to watch. Be mostly appreciated. So 1 each and Damian to break, just checking the balls, making sure there's no gaps. And let's see how he decides to break. Damian old school, using a wood break cue instead of what a lot of people have moved over to, the carbon fibre. Looking to make the 8 ball in the corner here and dress the 1 up in by his hand. That would be ideal. But he's not made the win ball, so it's no good. So Marcel will just be looking, he's checking to see if the free goes. If he can land on roughly where the diamond is, just above the 8 ball, somewhere in that sort of direction. He doesn't even want to come that far. See, I like to come there, and then you can come 1 round across for the free. He sees it slightly differently. I like to make sure of getting past a 9. You can be between the middle pocket and the 8 ball really. Would be he's overhit this by quite a way. I don't think he's going to be able to come 1 round across, even if you can see it. Yeah, he's overhit that by some margin. So shaky start. Position lead by these two. And so I think a safety will be the order of the day here. And that's not perfect either, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's just that I've got to go on the edge of it, so it's lifting up. Lovely Tuesday.
So this must be tight, but and anyway, he's left a wide open table for Marcel now. So I fully expect this game to get out of the muck and racks start to be run. So Marcel just making sure he leaves himself natural angles just to keep floating round. That's the main objective of the game. Just leave yourself a nice angle, never straight in, and you'll always have a chance at getting round. Don't have to overwork your white ball. Main objective achieved. Although he's dogged that 4 ball massively. Got away with it. It's unbelievable. So Damian looking to probably try and kick at this 2 rails, and if he kicks it 2 rails, you know, he can stop the white on the 8, and just pray that the 4 goes somewhere safe-ish. you haven't really got a great idea, but you're going to have to hit this with a bit of pace. Oh well, he's going to go one rail. You're really hoping to hit. I suppose you're hoping to hit the top half of this and send the white towards the 5. If you hit it hard enough. Yeah, he's hit the wrong side of it, but luckily the 7-6 is big blockers. Got the technical director back. Sign to my left. So just probably thin off the top of this and try and get the white behind the 5 and keep the 4 behind the 6 ball. Again, bit of leakage. So, not the easiest of shots, but something that you would expect as he got close. But I think there's a gap between the 6 and 7. Can't really tell from that with Marcel in the way, but he's down pretty quickly. So this is just a case now of making sure you put the white in the right place. Nothing difficult. 6, 7, 8, 9, all in reasonably close proximity. So I like to come one rail across into the middle of the table, somewhere in line with the 8, and then you can just drop the 6 in. Play the 7 one rail across to the 8. And that will be all she wrote. This was the most important positional shot, getting the right side of the 6. And there you go, nice natural ankle, nothing to do with the white, just pop the 7. Just pop the 7 ball we did straight in on the 8. And this is simple 9 for a 2-1 lead. So as you see there, Dynaspheres, one of our main sponsors for the season. I've got these lovely sets of balls. I can't believe how quickly I've adapted to that grade 6 ball, I've got to say. But no mistakes as yet that I can recall. No glaring errors anyway. The roads were quiet, Jim. Not much traffic to play with, so I'm back. Yeah, I said Vinny I owed him a drink for finally getting out only 8-7 instead of going hill. It was painful. It was painful. But hey ho. To be honest, so far this one is not exactly. The brakes are a bit sloppy. Couple of sloppy safeties. It's not just, and these two are built. These two are. No matter which way you dress it up, a couple of levels are above the previous players. It's not easy playing on a stream on this table. It's not something that everyone's used to. So, got to cut them some slack. Sometimes I can come across a bit harsh, but depends what time of the day it is and whether someone's fed me. I'll try and give everyone the benefit of the doubt. So Damian just looking to push out here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure this is the best push, to be honest. Yeah, Marcel is a snooker player as well. I think both of these are played on the Pro Tour. Many moons ago, mind you. Yeah, this is a long straight one ball with a 2 hanging over the bag. Just looking to see what kind of shape he can get on the free afterwards, I think. See, look, this is how straight it is. He's looking exactly where, if he stops the white dead where the 1 is, what sort of shape he has on the 2. There you go. That's what happens when you leave a snooker player a long straight ball. It's like that is actually something they would practice quite a lot. Queuing out of the pocket, potting a ball off the blue spot into the corner bag. Something I actually used to practice a lot on these tables when I was playing. So he probably just needs to drag this in with a bit of inside English. Maybe might have to spin it 2 rails. Depends how much of the 2 he can hit. Play for the 3 in the side.
The next match on table 7 is Ryan Coton.
He's got work to do though, that's for sure.
The next match on table 13 is Ryan Fleming and Social. The next match on table 15 is Hugh Simpson and Tom Stabley.
He's had a bit of a lash up there. If we go to camera 2, that 397 combo isn't a million off. Don't know if it kind of squeezes. I'm not sure how tight. Here you go. Actually, if we go to camera 3, we can see there's actually a bit of a gap there between this 9 and a 7. So, in all honesty, he's probably the only one that can call this shot. But it may have mileage. It may not. He is most definitely, probably 100% definitely the only person that can call whether this is the right shot to play. He'll know where the free's going, whether it tracks. I see that he has to hit this quite thick then by the 9. So, you know what? He can control the free. It's just whether he can control the white ball. If he's playing the top end of the 9, you can just kind of float this combination, this free ball combination in and play for the 3 in the side. Oh no, see, he's a long way away. So that's a lot of misjudgment there, I would say. And it wasn't easy. Push the 7 well wide of the target. He didn't push the 7 online, he pushed the 7 offline. It's one of them that they have the best shot of knowing the players. It's when they're so close together and so Damian's not perfect on this free. He'd like a bit more angle, to be honest, to stun down for the 4-7 combo, I think. Unless he can find the gap and play the carom. If he can just get past the 9, play the 4-6 carom. There's me saying I haven't made a mistake, and then lo and behold, there she is. And you go, or there. The carom's definitely on from a couple of places, so and you don't have to hit anything hard. Played it all wrong. Yeah, agreed, Jim. He's playing the safety up behind the 5. Decided he liked none of it. He wanted no part of it. So probably a 2-rail kick, a bit of inside. Yeah, try and get a bit of separation, but to be honest, he's not hit that hard enough to get the separation. You know, it's hard to criticise, but kind of the biggest part of that shot is hitting it at a decent pace. No point just rolling into it. Not that he's rolled into it, but you get my drift. Oh, he's played into it. This could go all kinds of wrong. But I don't fancy Marcel's next shot, I'm going to have to say. He's going to be tight up behind that 9 ball. And these boys are playing. They've decided, let's play snooker. And we can see from camera 3, there's no 1-rail kick available there. He can't get past the middle bag. So he's going to have to probably go, well, in all honesty, there's no nice way to do it. Queuing over the 9 going 1 rail is about as nasty a shot as you'd like, really. The 4's not too close to the cushion. There's a lot of ways round it. The 7, I think, is in the way to play like 2 rails. So I'm not sure he's got much choice here. Oh. TV superstar next round has just walked in behind me. Hello, Granite. Come commentate me. Granite's going to come and join us. I think he's missed me, and he does owe me because I got a speeding fine for taking him home the other week. So now Granito.
Morning.
How are we, chap?
I'm lovely, mate. Getting ready for the big match.
Yeah, mate. That's tough tough action, right?
Yeah, I should just enter all the women's tournaments at the minute. I keep getting drilled by them all. So, maybe Granite will enter the ladies' tour.
That is true. Yeah. Well, who was it last time? Was it Jasmine?
Yeah, for all you fans out there, Granite was only 7-1 up against Yasmin. Obviously, that wasn't quite enough, and I lost 9-8. But moving on swiftly.
Yeah. I think all these ladies, they're not scared of you boys now.
No,
They're in so many events.
Well, Matchroom, obviously, the way Emily and Matchroom are going, they're sort of trying to include the women, which is good for TV and that. And
well, it's good for them as well,
it's
right?
great for the women, because they only improve by playing the men as well. Because obviously, the top men are like better than the top women. But having said that, it's getting closer all the time.
Yeah,
So.
I think after the break.
Yeah.
After the break, with say like ball in hand position, like the top echelon of the ladies' game is not far off the men's.
No,
they're going to get out
a
lot.
You look at the recent World Championships at MK Dons. I think 2 of the ladies qualified to get to the last 64, which that's no mean feat in itself.
No, exactly.
Obviously, I gave Yasmin a Christmas present, but
yeah, well,
but she still played well, because that was a brutal format at Milton Keynes Matchroom, like choosing winner breaks, and I've messed chances up from 7-1 to like really win 9-1, 9-2, but from 8-4 I've missed the ball to win the match 9-4, and then I've not had another shot. She's broke run, so
five.
Yeah, so it's
five
tough action. And I think the last rack she broke and made 4 balls and had poppins.
Yeah, no, I saw someone was I think it was Ryan Fleming. Yeah, he sent me a picture, didn't he? Yeah. So he was like, "What a life breaking like this on Hill."
But like obviously I've messed up, but she's still like, with that format, it's like you're under extra pressure because you think every shot can be your last shot.
Yeah, 100%.
And with the easy break as well, with the wing ball flying in and no 3-point rule, it's.
So you really enjoyed it then, Granite by Stanford?
Yeah, it was good to. This is only my second pool tournament in like 17 months, so it's. As we all know, it's been tough action for everybody, isn't it? So
very.
When you're used to like being competitive, I've been in competitive Q sport since the age of 11, and that's the first time like I've had a year and a half away.
But you haven't been competing for about 3 or 4 years.
Well, no, my form has just slightly dipped, Pidge, just slightly, But hopefully we can dig something up after this match.
You know what I mean? Well, before this match would be ideal. You don't want to dig something out after this match.
I'm on about this match, Marcel.
Oh, right, okay, yes, okay.
They're going to drag it out and make me sweat it out, I can see.
Yeah, they're not in full flow.
This is quite a good match, though, on paper for a loser side match.
On paper, this was...
Marcel, Wales #1.
Yeah.
Always pretty consistent on the GB tour. Marcel and Damian Massey, ex-snooker pro, like myself.
They both played on the pro tour, right, snooker?
Marcel's never been pro at snooker.
Has he not?
No, but he was high up on the amateur.
Okay.
He was high up on the Welsh amateur scene. But Damian turned pro. He had a couple of years at it, like when the snooker game went open all them years ago, and you could buy pro status when snooker was on its knees.
Oh, so he didn't earn it. He paid for it.
No, well, you could say I didn't earn it. Like I got pro by my status.
Oh my goodness. It's there's been a few silly errors so far.
We're missing our buddy Mr. Jones this weekend, then,
yeah,
Chris.
Indiana. I give him a shout out yesterday, but I don't think I've not even seen him come up in
he chose to go to the because we've both been playing a bit of the snooker seniors. They had a Q school. That's the only other tournament I played in the 17 months is snooker seniors, and I done really well actually in January. I won 8 out of 11 matches, and.
All right. Do you want to brag any more, or?
No, I was just saying it's a good
sponsors,
tour.
or something?
Yeah, I'm always after sponsors.
You're after sponsors. Your shirt's looking empty.
I'm the only top player in the world without a sponsor.
Without one?
Yeah, without one.
Not even one single sponsor. So if anyone would like to set up a GoFundMe or a crowdfunding page for Granite, so we can continue making events, I think that's maybe the route we're going to have to go down.
It's tough. I even have to hitch it to get here,
Yeah. Like I did see you with your thumb up, but you didn't look like the sort of character I wanted to pick up, so I just drove straight on past. But I'm glad you got here safely.
Yeah, it's nice to be here, mate. It is nice to see some new faces.
Yeah, there's a lot of new faces, right? And 104 heads.
Yeah, it's a great turnout. They say in the players' meeting yesterday, the 104 spots were taken within the first week, which, when you think there's a big English pool tournament this weekend as well, that's good going.
Yeah. We had a decent waiting list. A lot of players couldn't travel for COVID.
Yeah.
You know, we'll be full now. Do you know what I mean? We're that sort of tour.
Yeah.
Um,
It's popular. The social side is nice. It's like one big family, isn't it now?
You know, 3 years ago, struggling for 60
Yeah.
odd.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. For whatever reason,
Well, we all know the reason.
it lost its appeal, but
Pigeon brought it back,
that's right.
back from the dead. You know, and they see Granite's form dipping, and they thought, oh, look at these choppers. You know what I mean? We can have a go. This geezer's supposed to be one of the best. Seen him hacking about.
I forgot what it feels like to win a tournament, Pidge.
You know,
In fact, it's even nice just to win a couple of matches here.
do you know what I mean? Was the last tournament that you actually won, was that when you lost to Mario and he got done for drug testing and you got the win?
They didn't give me the win. He was cleared.
Was it?
Yeah, I never thought he was guilty of anything.
No,
anyway.
but it was his ticker tablets, wasn't it? Wasn't it his ticker
Yeah,
tablets?
yeah, something to do with blood pressure.
Yeah.
yeah. Mario's
Mario's
a lovely
not like
guy.
that.
I was gutted for him because he missed out on the Mosconi that year
Yeah.
through that, which
Brutal, wasn't it?
it was, yeah, because he's probably one of the players who's never played the Mosconi that really deserves a place in it.
Yeah, for sure. 100% agreed.
Two-time World Cup pool winner, and I think he's won 5 or 6 Euro Tours at his young age, which that's some feat. I think
How young is he?
Albin's only ever won 2 Euro Tours.
That's because you keep winning them all,
I've won 6,
and you're old.
so I'm old.
Yeah.
Don't think
Have
I've
you won the most out of anyone in Europe?
In England, yeah.
In England, sorry.
Yeah, Darryl Peach is second on 4. I think Darren Appleton 2 or 3.
But they went to the States, I suppose, right?
Yeah, they all played a lot. You know, we always had English players into the semi-finals and final every Euro Tour at one stage when the likes of Phil Burford was playing, Jason Shaw, Mellon, Boys, me, Darren, Peach, Imran.
Phil just come up, actually. He's got another Sproglet on the way.
Yes, I see that. Yeah.
So he's retired again.
Yeah,
He played 2 events and thought, this isn't for me. What can I do?
He's probably one of the best English players that sort of retired at a young age, but you know, let's be honest. Like, as much as pool's a great game, you have to be at the super top end to get some real good.
Yeah, you got to be
money sponsors.
You got to be top 4 in the world to make a living.
Otherwise, you're struggling. You know, it's not easy.
No. I think it's all changing though. Social media and this and that.
Matchroom are trying hard. All the national tours are promoting their tours. You know, like us and that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely on the up.
Yeah, agreed.
It's getting more of a younger guy's game as well.
That's only because your eyes are going.
Well, yeah.
In your back arm, but you can still compete.
But they're all such. When I first started playing, they all used to miss balls and that. But now they all pop for fun. You know. It's,
Are we on a player break? Swines, I think we are. Let's have a video. What did we watch? Let's watch that.
The next match on table 9 is Stuart Goldbluff and Johnny Holden.
So, back from a little player break. Oh, they were. Where have they gone? Or am I watching the wrong screen? Am I watching the wrong screen? I feel like someone stood at the table. They both stood there.
Here we go.
No, there we are. I thought I saw someone walk by.
Marcel to break, leading 4 racks to 1.
There you go, Granito. So if all else fails, mate, you've got a career in commentating.
Rack 6.
Looking to make the free ball and dress up the 1 somewhere by his hand.
Oh, got jammed.
Jammed up.
Lost the cue ball.
Lost the cue ball down the back of the stack.
Pretty poor break.
Yeah, no one's really broke well, I've got to be honest, this weekend.
It's amazing, even with this new 1.5 point per ball rule, so which is a good rule, because if you make 2 balls, I think it's unfair that you have to leave the table. So
yeah,
but I've still seen dry breaks.
It works well for you, right?
Anything works well for me.
Well, apart from your natural free ball, you know what I mean, you're not the biggest breaker.
Yeah,
so if you can concentrate on trying to make like the 1 and the wing,
yeah,
do you know what I mean? Instead of drilling them.
Yeah, I'm just happy to make just try and make the wing ball, and you should be getting another ball or 2 over the head string, shouldn't you? So.
Put your tongue away, Jim. See what you're saying, Granite? Can you even see that far?
Oh yes.
Yeah, he loves
How
all
you
the
doing, Jimbo? Shame you're not here, mate. COVID restrictions again.
spoiling the tournament. You was favourite to win this, I think, as well. But, you know, the amount you play nowadays.
Yeah, this COVID can't even get to Euro Tours at the minute. Although the Euro Tours are sort of not great value at the minute because the rankings are not really too important anymore. That used to be the big thing for me, being sort of, I used to pride myself on being like England's highest ranked player on the Euro Tour because you knew it'd get you in the World Cup of Pool and the World Pool Masters and stuff. But now the Euro Tour rankings with Matchroom having their own rankings
Doesn't have the same appeal, right?
Yeah, and also with COVID, like I was ranked 17th when the Euro Tour restarted a couple of weeks ago, and obviously I couldn't go there because of quarantine and stuff. It just made it unviable to go, really.
Yeah.
So I dropped from 17th to 29, and now obviously there's one in Slovenia in a couple of weeks.
You're going to be out of the top 64 in a minute.
Top 32, yeah, and that is like key. You need to. It's always good to be in the top 16 or top 32 because you're seeded, and it makes a big difference. So. Yeah,
it's a bit brutal, really.
Yeah,
They should have froze the rankings.
I can't go to well, I could go to Slovenia if I want to pay £120 COVID test this end, £120 COVID test that end, and do a 10-hour flight to Slovenia.
Yeah.
So what?
And you can't wait to spend that money, right?
When you're only playing, and when you're only playing for €4,500 winner in an absolute
monster
worldy field. It's like just no value, so I'm going to be dropping out at 32, and then you have to reevaluate: is it worth going? Because the rankings are not counting for anything now.
Yeah, you're literally going there for prize money.
You're just going there, yeah. Just
you're going for one. You're going for the short money.
There's like a major title, the Euro Tours. They're a big title. The Europeans really do, you know. So
yeah, I get that, but you're not looking. You've got no added value apart from what the tournament offers you, right?
Yeah, it was always my way into like 1 or 2 matchroom events a year, you know. So,
and that's not happening now.
So now the rankings, you know, don't really mean anything. Obviously, yeah, if you're number 1, it's great to say you're ranked number 1 in Europe, you know. It's good, but
you're a little way off that again at the minute, so it's not really worth worrying about that.
It's a shame, you know, because I've enjoyed playing the Euro Tour. I must have played it for 10 or so years, I guess.
Yeah, you would think, right? You would think so, for sure. So who's your pick, like, obviously apart from yourself?
Well, when I got here yesterday, I was chatting to Stuart Colcliffe and Andy Worthington and a few other lads, and they were sort of saying, who do you think? I said, well, I said Elliot, really, because I know he's been practising a lot with Darren, you know, he's got good facilities. Obviously, I went up there and practised with Darren and see yourself at Pontefract, didn't I? And, before the World Champs, and... you know, obviously I heard Elliot's going there practicing a lot, so I thought Elliot was going to go really well, and obviously I've just heard he's like been knocked out, which is a big surprise, really.
Yeah, so, I agree.
Obviously, you can never like look past Jason Shaw.
No.
Obviously, he's the best player here, really. But again, how much has he been playing?
Yeah, he's been playing loads. I mean, a secret spot, but I'm not sure. Cool. I'm not sure how to.
I know he's been over here in England since MK, since the Worlds.
He's been here 3 months.
Yeah, he's had his family. He's been doing a bit of sightseeing and seeing some of his family members, which has been nice for him. So maybe he has been playing more than I realised. So obviously you can't really look past Jason, but then you've got the likes of Benji, who's the current number 1. You know, who's always ever so consistent. Sort of loves this format. he has a very good break, and
yeah, he's made a lot of finals, hasn't he?
He's tough, you know. Obviously, if I can dig a game up, I'm always got a glimmer. You got Imran, always ever so consistent. So.
Yeah.
But even Kelly, you know, I'm playing Kelly. You know, Kelly can go real deep in this event, can't she?
Yeah, definitely.
It'd be no surprise to see her in the semi-finals.
No, she breaks well.
So yeah, there's a lot of good players here.
It's tough to pick a winner. That's what I thought.
Obviously, Darren, you know, he never seems to do great on the GB, but.
No, not in recent years.
I think it's because he doesn't play more regularly, so he's not quite used to the table so much. And it does take getting a bit used to. And if you go into some big hitters early doors, I think he drew me in the first round of one of them, and then I put him on the loser side. I lose to him everywhere else, but put me up against him on the GB gives me a glimmer.
Yeah. Oh, Jonesy's popped up. Look, say hello.
Cheers, Jonesy. Couldn't shut the curtains. Oh dear.
Yeah, wide open without the giant killer.
That was Jones's fault. We're in a hotel room in Italy, and we couldn't work out how to shut the curtains, so we built like a leaning tower of pizza made out of chairs and tables to try and keep the light out the window. Oh dear. Those were the days.
Jonesy, another Euro Tour winner.
Yeah, Jonesy, a Euro Tour winner.
Back in the day.
Beat me in the semi-finals, cost me the Mosconi Cup that year. Thanks, pal.
Who needs enemies?
To be fair, that was like Richard had an amazing tournament there. He beat Dimitri Youngo, Darren Appleton, and me en route to winning that. He beat some world beaters.
Yeah.
Because that's when me and Darren were like, Darren was really like top
Darren
man, and I
Masters.
was probably not far off #1 on the Euro Tour at that time as well.
Different times.
Mm.
So Marcel with this layout for 5-1.
All
So
these new
obviously
balls are
6
confusing me.
Well, 6 goes under the 9, obviously.
First time I've used these new balls, and I was playing last night, and I put the 5, and I couldn't find the 6. Didn't realise it was great.
Yeah, these are a very popular set of balls now.
Yeah.
Seem to play nice as well.
Yeah, it's just balls are balls.
Yeah, they are when you've got your jabby Q action. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah.
when people want to move the white ball about, you know, you need a bit of.
Yeah, they played well though.
Yeah.
Tables are playing nice.
The best facilities on any national tour.
Yep.
Best national tour in the world. Bar none.
Marcel's just left himself a little bit awkward here.
Yeah, I think you just got to take what you can make. Don't miss the pot. That's the important thing, right?
Yeah.
Just punch this up as
Just
high as
punch
you
it
can.
in. Stay down on the shot.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Is
dreamy queuing.
hit that as well as you could.
Yeah, you're never hitting that any better.
He'd done more with the cue ball than I thought he was going to do there.
100%. I was thinking he was going to end up with a bit of a cutback.
Yeah, he's played that well.
Very well. 2 rails and down for the 9 in the side.
Yeah.
And that'll be a nice, comfortable 5-1 lead.
5-1 lead, probably an unassailable lead.
Yeah, you would think so, right? Because Damian's, as good as Damian is, he's not really shown any.
No, he's missed a few here.
He's
Damian.
not shown any inclination that he's going to come out with firing.
No, he's another one of the many players on our tour who's got his own pool room now.
Yeah. There's a lot of them about.
Everyone seems to have opened pool rooms in these COVID times.
Anyone else is opening a room? I've got plenty of tables available.
Exactly.
Hit up Pigeon Port Promotions.
Best in the business.
So Damian Massey to rake, trading 5 ranks to 1. And he needs to put his potting boots on. Otherwise, 5-2 is still in with a shot. So that's perfectly fine. He's made 2 balls.
Yep. And has he got a potting angle on the 3?
Oh,
It's tight.
I wouldn't think so. No.
What's been everyone's opinions of the new Magic racks this week? Have you heard much about it? Or?
To be honest, mate, I don't really get a chance, do I? I'm stuck in here.
I thought they seem to rack well. I thought the balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to just cuddle up nicely. So
Yeah.
I'm not the best racker, so it helps me.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that actually. I'm not a very good racker of.
I get a bit lazy with the racking. I can sort of coming from a snooker background where you just
throw
got a
'em in.
triangle and whack 15 reds in. It's,
Yeah, I'm the same.
I must admit, I have stitched myself up in important times really with the rack, and it's something you see a lot of the players.
Yeah.
You think I'll get on with it, but that's why they break well, because they make sure all 9 balls are touching.
Froze them up.
And it is important, as you know. You can give
Very
yourself some
important.
right duffer racks if you're leaving gaps. And I've stitched myself many a time.
I've done it at 8 ball as well, do you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like slack wrap myself at important times, and just like, because you just want to get on with it, and and live to regret it.
Yes, it's a poor miss from Marcel.
And he's got away with it a little bit by covering up the 4-5. He doesn't need, it's an easy combo that you expect him to make. But
That's slid off the new rail a lot more than he was expecting there.
potentially, yeah. Oh, Lee Creighton's just pulled out a worldie. It's more luck than judgment, because he's hit it so bad. He was definitely playing a 2-row kick there. Hit it 1 rail and cut it along the rail.
Yeah, good player, Lee.
Yeah, no, he's
He's been 2-time semi-finalist in GB main events.
UK Open, right?
Yeah, I think it was me that beat him in the semi-final of that.
Yeah. Did he beat Ruslan or something like, or?
No,
he didn't. Did he?
I lost to Ruslan.
You beat Ruslan. He beat Alan Cotton, I think.
Yeah.
Big Al. Wonder how he's getting on actually.
Damian's got 2 ways of playing this shot. He can either set himself up straight and draw the cue ball right back to play the 4.
Past the 8.
Well, I was thinking the 4 in the corner, like the yellow pocket as we look, or play the combo.
So I think the combo's easy enough, but I'm not playing for the yellow pocket. I'd rather get an extra foot of pace into it and play it past the 8.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you could. There's 2 or 3 options there, really.
Yeah. You stick with me, Granite, because you fall short there. You've gone no man's land.
Yeah, but I wouldn't fall short.
Well, with your jabby Q action nowadays, you
Yeah.
kind of probably maybe need to get through it a bit more than
To
you.
be fair, the combo was the correct shot, because
yeah.
all you have to do is drop it in your automatic position on the 4. So
And then just punch out to the blue spot, punch back, kind of little stun screw to the blue spot with plum on the 6, and then literally you can get all these balls from the centre of the table. That's where you want to be. Yeah, imagine there's like a little box for position. He's not worried about getting close to this 6.
these balls are very reactive. So
Are they?
yeah, you could soon draw that back another 2 foot without even hitting it.
Nice.
So it's best to leave yourself a shot than hooking yourself.
Alright, do well to hook yourself with these balls, but yeah. Oh wow, he's got into that.
As I'm saying, he's like they are reactive.
But if he had got closer to the 6,
Yes.
he wouldn't have had this problem, because he could have just stunned across and been.
I think because he's missed a few easy pots early on
Yeah.
in this match. Sometimes it's a feel-good factor to punch a ball in,
Of course.
but the consequences.
He can
of
get
that-
this in the side anyway, and just like 1, 2, 3 rails.
He's got the cue ball on a piece of string, which is about 8 foot long.
Yeah. Agreed.
Fully expecting to pot this 8 though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Punched it round like a dream.
cue that nicely. Much needed rack for Damian. Keeps himself in the contention. 2-5.
Yep. Yep. Just needs to a little arm celebration. Just needs a couple more racks, and he'll be feeling right racking the match. Let's have a look at some scores
Jim
around the room.
Telfer, Spurs going to survive relegation. It's interesting. We certainly ain't going to get relegated, Jim, but I'm pleased Jose's gone. And that's the most boring. It's the most boring team I've ever watched Tottenham ever have, I think, under Jose. So quite excited for the new season. New manager, the ex-Wolves manager. Dele Alli back in the team. Son signed. Kane's still not gone anywhere. So yeah, I think we can finish top 6. Can't talk too much about Spurs, Jim, when I've got a West Ham fan sat next to me.
Oh,
But to be fair, they had a great season last year. Done brilliant, West Ham.
yes, we did. And Marcel's going to try and emulate some of our form on the pool table. And yeah, he's how deep is that shelf, by the way? He's not going to make points though, unfortunately.
He's not, no.
And no go.
The next match on the table
You see someone play the soft break
Terry
on this table.
Yeah, soft break's still too risky.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. As proved there.
Oh, I want to have a go later. I think.
But he's cut it a little bit
yeah,
too
he's cut
much.
too
so
low. He's too
cut it
low
too
on the
much,
one. Yeah,
so.
yeah. I think you could hit it quite a bit fuller and softer,
Yeah.
and I think you'll make points.
Yeah, I always prefer to try and hit it fuller, really.
Yeah.
Spin with a spin to try and like squeeze the wind
Go
ball
on,
in.
go on.
Obviously,
Go on, go on, Granite. Tell us how you do it.
but obviously, you know, you can miss it. We all miss it sometimes.
Yeah,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
personally, I try and hit it as full as I can. And yet
That's
another
close.
miss from Damian there. He's missed quite a few pots this match.
Yeah, pretty much everyone.
Team going to be full of Portuguese. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Tottenham signing a few of the Portuguese lads, Jim. I think we'll be playing attractive football anyways, because he said he's going to play attacking, so it's good to hear. Also, talking about Tottenham, Granite's arranged with Mark Foster to get some tickets to go to the new Spurs stadium, get to 2 or 3 games before Christmas.
Lovely.
I might even drag the missus to a game.
She's a
She'll
lucky
love- she'll
lady.
love that.
She's a lucky lady. I see,
But then again,
I
maybe,
see her
maybe,
and Litland would join
maybe
pizza.
a lad's day out's a better option anyway. So yeah, I haven't been to the new Spurs stadium, so I'm really looking forward to going there. So thanks to Mark Foster for sorting me tickets for a few games there for later in the year.
So there's 4 slides under the 6. It's just whether it's 2 straight. Don't think you can get.
Carl Hooley, how many people are struggling with the break? Well, you've seen more than me on the stream table.
Everyone, pretty much everyone.
Oh, that's taking the pressure off me. So if I struggle, then it's just adding to it. That's good.
One thing I will say, Kelly really struggled,
Oh, good.
so that should build some
Oh,
confidence.
right. It could be a chop fest then.
It could be a chop fest.
It's funny, me and Kelly were in the bar last night having a chat, and we were both talking about the yips, and she's had the yips as well, saying how she's sort of put a bit of a weight on the end of the queue. It sort of helps take the yips away.
All right. Oh, he's drilled this. Oh, that's a love bump. That's a love bump.
I think there was a win-win there. If he doesn't get the bump on it, he's going to be
it's
on
good
that ball
safety.
anyway. Isn't he?
Yeah,
So, but as it happens, it's
That's
turned out
perfect.
the perfect angle to just draw it back with a bit of
Inside English.
to get on the 5.
Just hold it on line. Hold it down the line.
Here's my mate Ian on there. Sure, Kerry will enjoy a day out. She won't come to the football, Ian. Don't worry about that. I was just saying that to make her feel a bit better, but you know, she's got Bob Open, no Open coming to the football.
She's not
And
invited.
Envelope, telescope. She's got no Open.
Poor old girl. See her and Litland were
Maybe if she comes
enjoying
to me,
their nice.
I'll give her 20 quid. She can go and spend 20 quid in Arrows while Granite's at the football.
You're all heart, you.
Well, you know, I've had tough times. I've not won a tournament in 12 years. You know,
12 years.
no sponsors left. You know what's going on.
Scraping the barrel, playing English 8-ball with Pigeon.
Yeah.
To just get yourself some TV exposure.
That's going to be interesting, Pidge.
Yeah, that'll be
Can
a
you
lot.
remember my last outing on an English 8-ball table?
Yeah, Pat actually messaged
Yes.
me last night.
Yes. What's he want? Another donation?
Yeah, he was like, Pidge, it's been a rough year, COVID. Any chance Granite's coming out of retirement?
He's going to be a dad again, isn't he, Pat? Isn't
Is he?
97 years old or whatever he is now. So congratulations, Pat. Yes.
Old Silky,
Yeah.
he's still got it.
Yeah, apparently he's built a house in Thailand and he's going to move and live in Thailand with his Thai wife.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've heard he's going to be a daddy again.
What a life.
Obviously, I probably built that house for him in Thailand. The amount of money he robbed off us. And that money match a couple of years ago now, I suppose it is.
Yeah. turns
I
out.
think that's one of the best pool matches I've played and actually got absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, you didn't miss nothing.
He just
What do you miss?
schooled me, didn't he? He schooled me.
What do you miss? 3 balls in a race to 22?
Yeah, it was like 27 he beat me, didn't he? Obviously, we had a bit of a thing with the referee, cost me to go 3-2 up, which
Yeah.
me not playing English pool that much, I didn't really know whether it was right or wrong. So, but it,
I love the way you're not playing much and you play for 28k.
yeah, obviously, like I was a bit badly advised. A lot of the English pool players, Sean's story, and a lot of the lads, they all said I was favourite in that game, and Pat was sort of past his best, but
Pat was not past his best that day.
That was like, he played lights out, you know. So
it is what it is. It happens.
you know, like I played decent, you know, a few dry breaks, and I've like got pumped, but you know.
Say la vie.
But at least he's got a house out at the same time.
Yeah,
and so,
exactly.
you know, so
Like, we've done a good deed.
everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner.
So Damian Massey to break in rack 9, trailing 2-6. If he's going to make a move in this match, Pigeon, it needs to be now.
Yeah. Well, he's made points. That
Just-
3 has not held up.
No. He's got a bank on, but it's not very inviting. The cue ball's going to be running around the table.
Close. I think it'll be going close to the 9 and 6, right? 3 rails.
He could play a bank, and he could carom the 5 or the 7.
What,
as
screw it
well.
down?
Yeah.
Play a 2-way.
Bit of a 2-way if he can't see a.
There's plenty of safety, right?
Yeah, but it depends how.
What he's feeling like.
Yeah. There's a few options here. Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, it's going towards the 9 and 6, so he would have had a shot. But yeah, he's missed it
He's
by.
hit that
He's
really
missed
bad.
it. Missed it by a week.
He's struggling here, Damian.
Yeah.
I don't know who Marcel lost to put Marcel on the loser's side, because
No.
he doesn't usually end up on the loser's side too early.
Yeah. No, true story. It's it must
It's
have
good
been.
to see a few of the Welsh lads. There's a lot more Welsh lads here this time
Yeah,
as
he's got
well.
Stephen and Stephen Ellis.
Just be nice to see a few of the Irish lads back over again.
Yeah, we don't really see
I
any
know
Irish.
Willie Dines was wanted to get over. But old Paddy McLaughlin, bless his heart, he's just lost his mum, so he's
No, yeah, I see
I
that.
see that on Facebook. So
Yeah.
thinking of you, Paddy. Be good to see you again on the GB.
I think he's been a bit unlucky here. He's got to play the 3-5 combo. And
Yeah, that was
the
a bet-
you can double kiss the 3 on the way back here if you're not careful.
The
and
combo
so
was a
having
good shot. It was a better shot than it looked. They always look easy on the screen, them shots, but
Not always, are they? They aren't always.
yeah, this is a little bit tricky because, as you say, Pidge, the positional play is not guaranteed. Here.
No, you can double kiss the 3 on the way back, but he's
Or
played it. He's played it nice.
really well.
Yeah. That was very close. Do you know what I mean? It's,
He's played that nice speed and
Yeah.
a positive stroke. And,
yeah. Give himself every chance.
he really wants to get as close to the 4 as he can here, with the 7 just being a little bit funky, but it could be a 7-9 combo as well. So,
It's a 6, mate.
Oh yeah, the 6.
You're playing.
Yeah, so
You might want to know what balls are
blind. Well, I'm not used to this grey ball thing.
No, nor was I.
Maybe they put it on the table for me. Bit
Yeah.
grey.
Granite.
Oh,
I named a ball after you.
yeah, I couldn't believe it. I didn't realise it was a grey ball when I got playing last night. I potted the 4 or 5 and I was looking. I thought, where's 6? I thought these balls keep changing every year.
He'd love to get as close to that.
Yeah, he
No.
obviously he doesn't
But-
want to hook himself behind the 6 and the 9.
No,
and
no. Just make sure you leave yourself a shot, right? Yeah, I don't like this.
he's just got
jigging.
that little funky angle.
Yeah, he's the wrong side of straight, right? So almost force follow this.
Oh yeah, well, I'd run it top with running. Mate,
Yeah,
personally.
try and get close to the blue spot.
Blue spot's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
And you still got a little bit of leeway. You can go past the blue spot.
yeah. That'll work also.
It's not
You've
bad, but
you've guaranteed yourself the shot, right?
he was never going to hook himself by
No.
playing it that way.
No.
The only flip side to that is it is now missable.
Yeah.
But Marcel's such a solid curious that
Yeah. What is he? What's he doing? Is he coming around 2 rails and trying to play for the 6-9? just float this in.
Yeah, I think he is.
I think he has to, right? Look, if we go to camera 3, the 6'9's pretty wide if you get behind
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong button.
He could try and drag it and play in the side.
I don't like that.
No.
I don't like that at all. You'd have had to really drag the...
My cue would probably suit that shot a bit more, I guess, but
potentially.
But he's got the cue ball in the absolute perfect position there.
You can't even, like, you're huge favourite to make this. Huge, right?
Yeah, you would imagine
you
so.
you do well to miss this.
Like that. Well, he's hit that so bad. He's hit
like
that.
so bad.
He's
hit the wrong side of the 6.
It's looked like he's tried to edge his bets and get the cue ball behind the 8 instead of just focusing on
just
fully committing to the combo.
He's just hit that so
he
bad.
Has. He's trying to a backup shot there to get the cue ball in behind the 8, and he's
just make sure it was wired almost.
He could have left this a little bit easier.
100%.
But Damian's just got to be happy at the table here. 7-2 and it would have been all over. 6-3 and he's still in the mix.
That's it. Blimey, Charlie. I am hungry.
Did you not make breakfast this morning?
No, I didn't feel like it by the time I got there. I just had a couple of coffees. Made the bank. Wow, what
That's
a
a
shot.
great shot because I'd have been playing it in the side, not the bank. So fair play. And he's committed. He's fully went all out there.
Yeah,
so.
no, he's do or die, and he lives to fight another day.
Yeah, it's a massive rack. Marcel would be disappointed to lose that rack. So Damian pulls it back to 6-3, keeps himself in the mix here.
Sorry, it's the easiest one of all.
In this loser's side match.
Yeah. That's it.
The loser goes home. Got some scores on the screen here. Lee Crichton 7-4 up. Ashik Nathwani, good to see him back here. He's a good player. Imran Majid 4-4 v Riggers. This is an interesting one. Riggers has beat Imran the twice they've played before. So Imran's trying to get his first win, and Dino's only 4-4 as well. Yeah. Benji 3-1 up against his good pal McCormack. Robin Cripps and Ryan O'Neill play.
Yeah, that's...
So Shaw's playing. I'm off down London in a few weeks playing So Shaw in a money match.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for anything between 500 and £1,000.
Oh, nice. You don't care, do you? Just hack them up.
Got to earn some money somehow, mate.
That's it. Thank you, Sean. That's really appreciated.
Don't like this full-time daddy laugh, so I need to earn some money.
I'm sure no one's really too pleased about that. Do you know what I mean, to be honest? Poor Sophia.
Homeschooling didn't work out very well for very early COVID days.
No, poor Sophia. She must have been putting her hair out.
After 5 minutes, the house was like erupting.
I feel sorry for the girls, personally.
Yeah,
I had to text Kerry and say that you're alright. Do you know what I mean? Is he driving you mad? Is he driving you mad? Is he driving you mad?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's best you text her because I never do. Sean Smithy Dennis. Wow, how you doing, buddy? Not seen you for a long while. Hi, Mark. Your biggest fan listening live. Pigeon, you're funny as. You kept that last game watchable. Have a good day, guys. Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
That's what we like to hear, isn't it? Good feedback. If everyone could just give us a like and a share.
Sophia was teaching Granite. Oi, Ian. Calm down, pal.
Do you know what I mean? We all know the score.
I've just taught her to ride a bike. Granite's doing well.
Have you?
Yeah, I've managed to get her.
Well done, Sophia.
We bought her a bike for her birthday. She was 8. Because she's always been into scooters, all into these scooters now. So they don't bother riding bikes like when we were young. And
well, I wasn't really a bike man either. I was in the pub.
Well, yeah.
I mean.
So, so I managed to get her riding the bike then for 4 or 5 days. So
well
she's loving it.
Nice.
So I think that's my biggest...
Kerry into bikes? I know she is into running. She into bikes?
She needs to run a bit further.
Now. She looks after you. I mean, I'm due. I'm not letting her off the hook though. I am owed a spag bowl, I swear.
Yeah, you can. I made the spaghetti bolognese this week in
Did
here.
you?
So, yeah, jar of dolmio, you can't go wrong. Get the old mince in the wok.
That's it.
Pasta in.
Throwing it together.
How do you like your pasta pigeon? Do you like it al dente? whatever
Yes,
the word
al
is?
dente, yeah, al
or
dente, yeah, of course.
Do you like it soft as or a little bit?
No, al dente.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. Don't overcook that pasta else we're falling
you
out.
can come around ours, pal, and have a spaghetti bolognese one night, not a problem.
Do you know what I mean? Have it ready on the way to Stoke.
That's it. Just bring some chocolate chip cookies. Sophia likes a chocolate chip cookie for her pudding every night after her food. So
all right, I'll make sure I bring.
That'll keep her sweet, mate.
I'll bring some Marylands.
Should be happy with that.
Yeah, bless her. So I'm just gonna have to draw this back, and he's not gonna have the perfect angle on this free, but he's just gonna have to take what the table makes him.
Yeah, he really needs to run this rack now after missing that combo last rack.
I think he's got to literally spin this round the 7 and play for the 4 in the side here, which is not nice. It's just a soft spin.
It's a fairly touchy shot, this.
Yeah, it's a really soft spin. If he's digging at this, I don't like it. There you go, a little soft spin.
He's played it a treat.
No, he's overhit it.
Sort of took off that second cushion.
No, it's the side, isn't it? That's what running side
yeah.
does, Mike. I don't know if you've ever played the game before, but you know, if you put running side on it,
I'll just make it up as I go along. So.
Well, you know, we've seen. It's worked for years.
It's not a bad CV to have made it up.
I know. You know, winging it has not done you too badly. I think maybe he can play this in the side still, a bit of check side.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit careful now, isn't he?
Yeah. A bit of check side, 2 rails. There you go.
He's making hard work of this.
He is. Little stun run through the 5.
Yeah, the good news here is 6 is at the end where the 5 is, so
close proximity.
Just focus on the pot.
Little stun run through, I reckon.
So any shot on the 6 is good where the 7 is.
Yeah,
you just focus fully on the 5 here.
Exactly that. Just take what the table gives you.
Nice clean stroke there.
Yeah, he stayed down and cued that very nicely.
Big rack in the context of the match. If it had gone 6-4, Damian would have had a right result because he doesn't. I don't feel like he's done too much right in this game, and to have only been 6-4 down, Marcel will be thinking, well, has he let him off? But 7-3.
It's like the last match. Tuggy was like 7-6 up, and he hadn't done anything right. It was a crazy match. It's just comedy of errors.
Did Julian win, did he?
No, he lost.
Oh.
He lost, but it was an atrocious match. Like, atrocious. Maybe one of the worst I've seen.
Dear.
But, you know.
It happens, doesn't it? Happens to the best of us.
Saturday 9 o'clock jobby is not fun for anyone. No. I think from the next event onwards, I'll be just saying, look, guys, Pigeon's staying in bed
till 11.
Until the 11 o'clock matches, because I just can't make that sound good.
No. We're a bit behind schedule now. It's nearly 12:30. I should have been like 11:30. So
yeah, it's going to be another long weekend, and I need to get something to eat desperately. So
if I'd have known, I'd have brought the biscuits down for you.
Yeah, mate. I can't believe you know, we've got no Jonesy, no tea being made, no biscuits.
I've got some nice V&S biscuits in the room that I was going. I didn't know I was going to come in the commentary box now. I thought I'd be later on in the days, but
yeah, but
I thought I'd come and see you in the coop.
Yeah, you're a good man. Keep me company.
So this 9 ball then for Marcel to take a 7-3 lead.
And you definitely no way back for Damian now, I don't think.
No, it's not looking good. Too many.
He's not shown any inclination.
Too many missed pots early in the match, and then a few loose safeties, and
yeah,
that's a bad combination against a solid player like Marcel.
Yeah, exactly that.
Adam Halling, such a cueist, Marcel. Yeah, he cues very well.
He cues nicely.
Still cues very much in his snooker manner.
Damian to break. Looking to make that 6-ball in the corner. And it's flown in. And he's made the 1 as well. Oh,
he's had
no.
the dreaded kick.
Oh, that's unlucky. I don't think you'd have ever had a shot or 2. And in actual fact, you can probably hit more of the 2 being kicked than... yeah,
it's always the same. The game always punishes you when you're not been playing well. You just
No.
need that little roll and you don't get it.
No.
Jonesy again. I always look after you, Chris. Good old Jonesy.
Do you know what I mean? I'll be stopping off at Cambridge then for a
That's it.
nice bit of dinner on the way home. Tea and biscuits.
I'll be over soon, Jonesy, to see you, pal. Don't worry.
He's not.
I'll be over to see you, mate. When you knock that stupid rule of having to still wear masks in the club and I can stand at the bar, I'll be there, pal.
So I think you can hit enough of this 2 to push it to the bottom rail, right? Come round the 8 towards the 7 and the 3.
It looks like it, yeah. There's a big window here to get a telling safety shot in, isn't there?
Very telling.
Yeah.
Do you like the way I just call these shots now?
Yeah.
Like I know what I'm talking about.
If I was Marcel, I would be playing the shot and not putting Damian back here.
No,
Because I think
100%.
it's a tough shot, but it's
a big window.
You've got balls down this end that could cover the 2
Yeah.
if you don't get the cue ball in
Marcel's
behind the 3 and
does it.
7.
Just a little bit of outside English, I think, just to help it along its way.
Let's put Damian back in, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think this is the right shot, but I don't think it's the right decision, sorry, to put him back. I think a bit of outside English, you've got a good chance of getting safe here. Hit the 2 as much as you can. Right, if the technical director is listening, he needs to go to Burger King and get the pigeon his lunch. Alright. Please and thank you. Oh, you know what? He's here. Wow. It's like you heard me. I just said if the technical director is watching, he needs to go to the Burger King and get the pigeon his lunch. I literally just said it and he walked through the door.
Right on cue.
Right on cue. See, he's not put enough side on this.
No, he hit the 2 all wrong. Look where the cue ball is. He's 3 or 4 foot short there.
Yeah, but the balls are all moving in the right direction. It's just, it's not. It's not cricket.
No,
it's not cricket. It's.
Marcel could go for the 2 here. He's got an easy safety shot.
It's just been a struggle.
He's got a line of balls to get the hook if he wants, but I think he's going to go
get
for
round the 5.
Yeah.
Even if you hit the back end of the 5, you're not too worried. Oh, wow, he's missed it by a mile though.
It's a poor shot, Marcel. But he's had the roll, or has he? Oh, he's left it. He's found the Watford. Just see Marcel's cue as he cued through there. He flicked a bit of English on it, and that's why he hit the 2 ball thin. Marcel's one of them players, when he's hitting the ball hard, he's not so comfortable. He's a bit where he likes to roll, plop them in.
He kind of chokes the cue a bit. Chokes
Just
the cue a bit at the end
see
and
his arm
swings.
wing a little bit, and he just flicked a bit of side on there, and hence the missed pot. Damian keeps getting chances here, but he's got to be a bit more clinical.
Yeah, this is must win.
Again, this shot, he needs to be drawing the cue ball back past the blue spot. Otherwise, he's going to be the wrong side of the 4, which then he's going to have to do something to get on the 5. So
Yeah.
again, this shot is the key shot of the run out. And he hasn't drawn it back enough.
Not.
So,
And I think he's got too much angle to avoid the 9 going forward.
yeah, so now he's going to have to pull a shot out now. Where he could have drew that back another
He
foot.
really needs to put a stroke on this to get. Oh, he is playing it with inside and going forward, so he may just be able to miss the 9. But he's got to generate some pace, yeah.
He's played that well.
He's played it really well.
Jones is back on the chat. Masks have gone from next week. Pleased to hear it, Jonesy. That'll get me to WTs. Pictures on ice for your arrival, Mr. Gray. Beautiful.
How do you like
after
it?
me.
Steak pigeon.
And how's Pigeon like his steak? The granite don't get a steak now.
You got the beer?
I'll get the dry roasted peanuts with my picture, yeah?
Yeah. I'll have a filet mignon.
Beautiful.
Medium rare, please, Squire.
Oh, you're a medium rare kind of guy, yeah?
Well,
I'm medium.
I
for
like
steak.
it. I like it closer to rare, please. But
I do like a steak. I used to have them cremated years ago.
I
and
would
everyone
have
used to-
slapped the wet out of your
Everyone
mouth.
used to say, "Oh, you're taking the taste out of it."
You
and all that.
heathen.
And then when I had it medium, oh, it's just perfect.
I
It's
just,
beautiful.
I like it.
I can even have it just a tad under medium.
I can
It's
have
so
it
nice.
blue.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can.
Wow.
I just like my meat, me. So Damian's pulled another one back.
7 racks to 4 now.
I'm
leads.
I'm gonna quickly run to the little boys' room while they rack these up and leave you a granite. I'll be 2 seconds.
Nice to see Darren and Jason here. Yeah, it's Sean. Yeah, it's always good to have good competition. You don't want it easy, you know. Obviously, Jason very rarely is over here in England long enough to play these events, but when he's here, it's good to see him here. One of the world's best, and obviously Darren. Me and Darren become good friends over the years, so it's always great to see Daz here. Legend of the game. Obviously Kelly here as well, another great player. Hopefully my pal Jonesy will be back at the next one with me. I'm missing my tea maker. Also Ozzy as well, miss my old ex-roommate Ozzy being here. Hope you're well, Craig. Back to the match here in the 12th rack. That's a nice solid break from Marcel. Makes a ball and has a shot on the 1. Looking to get on the hill here, Marcel. He probably feels he should be out the arena by now. He's just given Damian a few little lifelines. Marcel has been the better player in this match. Jones has entered the next event. Happy days. The trouble is, I think we could have nearly 150 runners at the moment. Nice shot. Got judged the cannon well there, Marcel. Looks pretty straight on the 3 here, so he's going to have to put a big stroke on here, draw the cue ball all the way back up the table. Could use the ball cushion as well here, playing for the 4 in the side. Yeah, as I said earlier, Marcel's not the greatest player when he's a bit like me, the power shots. He's sort of potted the 3 off centre there, which hence why the cue ball is cannoned into the 5, and now he has a tougher shot on the 4. Where can you see the results? Brendan Coyler's asking, Pidge.
Brendan, in the top right-hand corner of your screen, gb9balltour.com. If you put that into your web browser, you will find all the results and the scores.
There you go, Brendan. Hope that helps you. Sean, yes, my pal Jones has won a Euro Tour. We was just chatting about this a while ago. He won one in Austria. Richard, come on probably now and tell you what year. I think it was 2014, 15, something like that. He won his one and only Euro Tour. Beating the likes of Dimitri Youngo, Darren Appleton in the quarterfinals, me in the semi-finals, amongst others. I think that was that's Richard's, without a doubt, his biggest title. He's saying 2011. Surely it weren't 10 years ago.
It could have been.
It might have been, but
It could have been, you know. I've known Jonesy like nearly 20 years.
was it really, Rich? Was it really 2011? No.
Yeah, you think that's only 6 years ago, if not?
Yeah. I'm trying to think when I won my last Euro Tour. I haven't won one for... Yeah, it might be then, yeah, because I don't think I've won one for 3 or 4 years maybe now. So, yeah, it could be, yeah. Wow.
It's mental, isn't it?
I remember the tournament well. It was in St. Johann.
What a shot he's played there with
one of the most
inside.
One of the most picturesque venues we have on the Euro Tour in St. Johann in the mountains, and
Looks lovely, that right?
yeah, it was awesome there. I remember Richard played really well that week. It's a great achievement, you know, because there have been a lot of people, a lot of English winners. So, like, if you can join it, you know, there's a lot of ego. Not so much egos now, but in them days, there's a bit of like,
Yeah, you
Don't know, I think
haven't won a
there's-
Euro Tour. You're no good.
There's a bit of jealousy, I think. You know, it's very different now. We've all grown up, and things have changed a bit. You know,
Some of you.
But it was a massive achievement for Richard to win that.
Yes, a lot of great players. It's a great achievement for anyone to win a Euro Tour, right?
It kept the fruit machines flying that week, back at WTs for a week anyway, with his 4.5 grand winnings.
The red hot 6 was spinning.
I'm sure Jonesy invested it super well.
Just like a man after your own heart, right?
A bit like me and you, Pidge. We know a good investment when we see it.
Yeah. That's it, Rucker. That's it.
Many
Rucker.
moons ago, yeah. Still proud of it. You should be, pal.
Bitcoin torrent. that's where I put my money nowadays.
Good man. Yeah, I've got a few of my friends involved in all this cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of them have got bad luck stories to tell about it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I've got some bad results and some good ones, and some I
Jones
don't
has
mind.
bought a house in Thailand with his 4.5 grand winnings.
The red hot 6 used to get all my money.
I used to love that machine.
What a machine! The most popular machine ever made. That was.
Casino Crazy, that was another one.
Oh my goodness! That red hot 6, they were everywhere back in the day.
Cops and Robbers was one of my favourites in the day as well.
Hated that. Hated the Cops and Robbers.
Back in the early days when I used to go to pro-ams in the 80s and 90s,
8-4.
Super Blackjack and Super Pontoon machines. I used to love them.
We're not degenerates though, Granite. No.
What's your favourite fruity, Jonesy?
It's got to be the red hot 6. It's got to be.
Are you going to surprise me and Pidge here, or is it going to be one of the favourites?
That red hot 6, man, they were everywhere. They were the most popular machine ever.
It sounds like we should be all at GA here, Gamblers Anonymous, the way
For
we're
sure.
talking. And
I belong to every other Anonymous. I might as well belong to another one.
Dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed.
Back to the match here, and Marcel promptly run them out, so he's on the hill here at 8-4.
Yeah, he played a lovely shot on the 5. Screwing inside.
He's looked quite good in patches, Marcel. He's just chucked a few misses in, but he's been the more solid player this match, without a doubt.
For sure.
So Damian breaking to stay in this match and to stay in the main event. Otherwise, it would be a challenge event 1 for him. Needs to hit him a bit harder. They don't seem to be hitting him as hard as all.
I don't think you need to hit him harder. I think you need to hit him sweeter.
That's a good... No.
It's
Too full.
Yeah.
And he's had. He needs some Donald.
And
he's had it.
Form.
Needed
Love
it.
from the 5
just,
form.
they just didn't hit it. Didn't hit him well, did he?
No. No one's hit him too good.
Or didn't rack him well, one or the other. Well, they split, but the wing ball didn't threaten the corner pocket.
No.
Here we go. Jones is back on, look.
Lockbuster.
Lit up red and you knew you won jackpot. I don't remember that. Lockbuster.
I remember back in the day, like when we had the Red Hot 6, you used to think like everyone had their own opinion. If you got over £148,
Yes.
you would get jackpot.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
until the next person would get up to like 154
Yeah.
and then down to 0. I see it go up to like 180 something and go down to 0.
Yeah, I always remember that story. Always told you once you get a certain amount, it goes. But then when you got the jackpot, you would always then get another 50 or 60
yeah,
after it.
Yeah, 100%. What a machine that was. It didn't matter the fact that you've done about 2 grand in it to win the jackpot,
right.
but you knew you'd get in your extra 50, 60 quid.
I knew you got your Chinese on the way home.
Oh my God! When Dave used to cash checks and everything to give you £1 coins in the good old days, that was brutal. I'm like 16 cashing checks to play the fruit machine.
I don't remember Lockbuster. I don't remember that machine.
No, me either.
Sean, always betting against Spurs because Mark tells me to. You'll always have a good earner, Sean, betting against the Tottenham, mate.
Yeah.
Mate, wouldn't we? I won loads last year betting against Tottenham.
You're sick. You're a sick fan. That's like reverse psychology, win-win.
Jose couldn't run a bath. Thank God he's back in Portugal, out the way.
That's it. Be gone with him.
Sorry, Jose, if you're listening. But you was a pants manager for Tottenham. It has to be said.
So just an edge here. And
He really
he's butchered
isn't-
this.
He's really not hitting anything well here, is he, Pete?
He
He's
has
like, even his
butchered this.
basic safety shots.
He's hit that half ball.
Yeah, he only wanted a skinny contact with that.
Skinny edge.
And this looks like a dream chance here for Marcel to
Yeah,
get the
these
match
are-
done and dusted.
These are wide open.
Dot, 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 1, 2, 3 straight away, 4 and 5.
560 only important ball, right?
Yeah, he should be cruising out.
Yes, these aren't gone.
But I have been known to
Curse someone?
I've been known to fail to run out from here many a time myself. So
Yeah, no one's. None of us are perfect, right?
as you're
But-
about to see in the next few minutes.
Well, yeah, we look forward to that one. I'm going to go and stretch my legs.
We're working at WTs today, Jonesy? Oh, here we go. Jonesy's pulling the right list out. Blackjack, Red Hot 6 and Casino Crazy the best. I wouldn't disagree, pal. I've done a monkey on them all.
I dread to think I could have bought a house with them 3 picks there.
All the jackpots I've won, but it usually cost me $750 to get the 400 or 250 out.
Yeah, 100%. I could have bought a house of what I've done in
Yeah.
Red Hot 6 back in the day, for sure. Just that one machine.
Jonesy, best get the kettle boiled for next match.
Yeah, you know. Get
Yeah.
the biscuits ready.
Yeah.
I've got Lewis, the technical director, bringing me lunch in a minute.
They keep putting me against all these best women, Jonesy. It's not fair. They keep putting granite underneath, just on hiding to nothing every time.
You might have done yourself some favours coming in here, chilling, having a giggle, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I thought
Relax.
I'd come and see my old mucker.
You know what I mean? Doubles partner.
Yeah, doubles partner, me and Pigeon in the ultimate pool doubles event. If you've not heard, guys, that should be interesting. Granite has not played English pool
Since he lost 30k.
since the 30k money game against Holt, so we're in a good position.
And I played the game of my life and still lost.
Looking forward to it, though. To be fair, you know, it's,
I think we'll enjoy it because we're
I had no idea
friends.
about the format, so I'm quite pleased. Like, it's quite interesting that we play singles games, and then the doubles is Scotch, so we alternate shots. So,
Yeah.
like, obviously, you've got more English pool knowledge than me, so
Well,
you can sort of help me out a bit.
well, I actually think I've got, like, you must have played some American 8-ball, right?
Yes.
So they're basically American 8-ball rules.
Yeah, so
in international rules.
Oh, Marcel has
He's
got
had
lucky.
What form he's had there.
Oh, Bayo's been very lucky.
Yeah, boyo.
Wow, what is he doing there? He did not need to be playing that shot like that.
Mental, isn't it?
If he's slightly straight,
No, he's got plenty. He's
but
got enough angle just to
he
play
can't
this a load of
complain.
inside.
He was lucky he didn't scratch enough there. To
Is
be
he
fair.
looking at playing this rail first? Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
Wow. I'd rather just. I'd
rather
take the
force
shot.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
force it. Just 2 rails. He's playing this rail first. You can actually on these deep shells. If you don't hit this perfect,
This can go wrong.
yeah.
I expect him to make it.
No, of course, but
Oh my God, what has he done there? Marcel, you do know I'm on next, pal. He's
I just
tried
don't
to-
like that. I
Oh.
do not like that shot at all. He's never missing the 8, right?
Why
if
has
he
he played
if he
there?
plays it 2 rails, give yourself a chance.
He's just tried to be too clever on that shot.
That's
Chris, hasn't he?
crazy though. I just think that's mental. That's probably
He
the
was
worst.
straightish on there, but he could have forced an angle,
Mate,
definitely.
just take your shot. He's a snooker
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
Like, give yourself a chance at winning the match.
So Massey still alive.
Oh wow!
How he's
That's
still
got to
in
be
this
the worst shot selection I've seen this weekend. Unbelievable.
So are you working today, Richard? Are you at WTs?
I know who won't be working. It won't be Mickey.
No, Mickey, no. Has my old pal Perry started practicing snooker yet for the new season? And Robbo? I've still got to come down and play Robbo. I'm supposed to be playing him 21 starter frame, best of 9 for a cup of tea. Don't mind buying Robbo a cup of tea. Now we're sort of getting past COVID times, hopefully. I'm hoping to sort of get back on the bays and start entering some of the snooker senior events again.
Of course, you're double old.
Oh, I got myself up to third on the rankings and the
Is it
seniors.
Is it third?
Third I was, but then
If you get number 1, you get a spot, right?
well, it helps you. You might get an invite to some of the venues and stuff. So, but then I've not entered the last 2 or 3, just because literally I've not played. So
Yeah.
I've like dropped down to like 30 odd in the
There you
rankings
go.
again.
Completely changing the break.
So this is an interesting break. This is not for me. That break. Not for me. What, Marcel doesn't want to win this match. He's lucky. He's lucky he's not left an easy shot and he's paired some balls up there, because if this goes 8-6.
Under the cosh.
Robbo's still uncurling his hair, bless his heart.
That's some Barnett.
I was pleased to see he had a haircut the other day when I see him anyway.
That is some Barnet.
Jones is at work at 5 o'clock today. Perry's back in. Joe's back in playing. So Joe, I'll come over and play him sometime, Rich. Pick a few balls out for him as well, I guess.
Well, it's cute that.
He's having a mare.
He's had a go. Right.
Now, the only thing is, if this 3 does pot, he might be able to nudge the other balls out.
I don't think it does, though. Look, if we just go to camera 3, doesn't look like there's a potting angle there, but he's having a look. It could be. He's having a look, so it must be
Depends how
close.
close it is to the 5. I think there's a bit of a gap. So.
If it is, then he's got natural position on the 4. And if you only want to bump the 5, don't you? You don't want to hit anything with face.
Yeah, because the 4's there waiting.
The 4's waiting past the 8.
Oh, he's lost the cue ball. That's a terrible shot.
So now he's got to screw round the 9.
Why not
2 rails with?
Why not stun that?
I don't know.
So you're guaranteeing the
I
correct
don't know.
angle. Once you start topping it, this cue ball just is like playing on ice.
I don't know. But now he's got to screw round the 9, 2 rails.
Now he's giving himself all sorts of issues, and he's jacking up over the balls.
Yeah, but you can get round the 9 here, yeah? With some English.
He's got a decent gap in there between 4 and 9.
Yeah, exactly. Just round the 9. But he's overhit it by...
no, I think he's perfect.
Do you reckon? I reckon he's overhit that. I don't think he's going to have the angle to nudge the 5.
Yeah, it might be dead straight,
Yeah.
which if he is, that's no good.
He's had a little look. He might just about to flick the 5.
The table must be playing fast. They both look like they're struggling with the cue ball a little bit.
He's digging down, so he must be able to hit the 5.
Just any little nudge.
Oh, no.
That's not a bad angle, though.
No, it's good. Two rails.
But
Just push the 7 away.
Yeah, that looks so natural, that.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, the risk with playing this, if he misses the 5, he's then going to be hooking himself.
Yeah,
so
but you don't want to. That's why you play 2 rails, right? Give yourself the best chance.
Yeah. He must make sure he gets the
Just
cannon here.
Just before the bump of the middle pocket. Just as long as you hit that, you've got a great chance here.
He's put himself under it here because he's thinking if it goes 8-6.
Damian breaks and runs.
Yep.
8-7.
Yeah.
The drama. I'd like to know what happened to the technical director of my Burger King.
It must be a cue.
Yeah, that's what it is. Or he's eating it all. Oh, wow.
I don't like
He's
this
played
shot
for the
either.
safety. He's played for the safety.
Maybe he didn't have the angle then.
I think he definitely had the angle.
I thought even if he checked
definitely
in a little bit, he could have done that off 2 cushions.
just a high ball, I think.
Yeah.
We're a bit, even if, as you say, a little bit of check, but he's decided he's had enough of this match. He wants to play a safe and guarantee.
Yeah, he needs to make sure he gets tight in here though. And he hasn't got tight in.
No, he might have even left this.
He hasn't played that particular. Yeah, he's got him hooked, but he could have had that better.
I thought that 5 was just going to sneak out another few inches. I reckon that he might have been at the top side of that 5.
He's just struggling to get over the winning line here.
It happens, as you well know. Jasmine Ocean can testify. You know, no lead is insurmountable.
No.
Just a bit of a confidence booster before you go and play, mate.
At least if you're 7-1 up in alternate break, you feel a little bit more relaxed.
Yeah, for sure.
Know? But obviously, it's a crazy old game.
Agreed.
We're in snooker, like if you're 7-1 up, it takes a while for your lead to be wiped out. Pool, it can just turn around so quickly.
Yeah.
That's a great shot.
He might.
Oh
wow!
cursed.
How has that stayed up? And he might have scratched as well.
He's
spinning.
cursed.
That's outrageous.
He's hit that so well. To be fair, very unlucky.
Yeah.
So this should be the final chance that Marcel needs.
Yeah. If he needs any more than this, I'm leaving you to it, and I'm gonna go get lunch. And good luck in the next round.
Yeah, I'll commentate and play at the same time.
Do you know what I mean? Just stick a mic on you. There's certain players that you can actually do that with. But you're not one of them.
No. I'm too old.
Yeah.
Too old to multitask, mate. 47-year-old, feel like 67.
Look like 77.
Spending most of my time in the doctors and hospitals having checkups. What is he? Granite is falling to pieces.
Poor old boy.
Had a bit of the COVID as well.
I love the way it's called, the COVID.
Yeah. Bit of the COVID.
The COVID. Have you had that COVID?
Lung infections. Granite is falling to pieces.
It's all that labouring for a living, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had an easy life like some of these top pool professionals,
That's it,
you know what I mean? Not much can go wrong, can it?
Full-time down to school runs, you know, cooking evening meals. It's tough at the top, mate, isn't it?
Spag bowl that can write. That Dolmio is a bit dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're proper having to graft.
Tough at the top.
But Sophia appreciates it.
Yeah, she's doing well, bless her heart. 8 years old now, she is.
She's a good egg. While the missus goes and earns the crust,
Yeah.
and saving lives.
Yeah. Learning disability nurse. Amongst having a big mouth, giving me earache. Anyway, back to the game here.
Kerry, if you ever get bored of this abuse, you know where I am. So,
Marcel really is trying to make himself tweak here.
imagine tweaking this up.
Get the violin out for Granite. You know it, Ian, you know it. Get 2 of them out if you want. Right, this 9 ball then for Marcel to win 9-5.
And let Pigeon go for lunch.
And there we have it. Thank you very much, ladies and gents.
Thanks for coming.
Next
Thanks
up
for
on the
listening.
stream table is myself, the Kelly Fisher.
Cheers, guys and girls.